Number one, bring up. Welcome to the meeting. How's everyone doing? I'm good, but I have some concerns. What's on your mind? Well, last week I brought up an important issue, and we still haven't addressed it. I brought up an important issue last week. To mention or introduce a topic in conversation. She brought up a concern during the meeting. He brought up the question everyone was avoiding. Number two, come up with. We need something fresh for this project. I agree. Things have changed. Our old ideas are boring. Let's come up with something new. All right, let's get going. We came up with three new ideas by the end of the meeting. To think of or create something new for ideas. She came up with a brilliant plan. He came up with a solution that no one expected. Number three, go over. I'm still confused about what's going on. What do you mean? I just don't get it. Could we go over it again? Sure, I'll explain it again. I'll go slower this time. We went over every detail together. To review or examine something carefully. She went over the data to check for mistakes. He went over the presentation one last time. Number four, point out. Something is on my mind. What's going on? Is it about our presentation? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to point out that we still have a lot of work. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. I just wanted to point out that we have a lot of work to do. To draw attention to something important. She pointed out a small mistake in the report. He pointed out something important during the meeting. Number five, break down. I still have some concerns about our project. Like what? What's on your mind? This part still isn't clear to me. Let's break it down and go over it step by step. Let's break it down and make it a little easier. To simplify something to make it easier to understand. She broke down the argument step by step. He broke down the report for everyone at the meeting. Number six, zoom out. I feel like we're not making any progress. I think so too. We're missing the bigger picture. I think we should zoom out and look at everything. Good idea. That'll help us focus. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. To look at something from a wider or more general perspective. She zoomed out to see how everything connected. He zoomed out to understand the full situation. Number seven, lay out. I think a lot of people are confused. They don't know what's going on? I just think there's a lot of confusion out there. Well, let's lay out the plan for them so they can see it clearly. Let's lay everything out for them so they can see it clearly. To organize something clearly and in order. She laid out her proposal for everyone to see. He laid out his reasoning before making a decision. Number 8, chime in. What's wrong? I feel like I'm talking too much. You're fine, don't worry. We're listening. Well, anyone can chime in if they have something to say. Anyone can chime in at any point in the discussion. To join a conversation by adding your thoughts or opinions. She chimed in when she thought of something to say. He chimed in with support for his coworker's idea. Number 9, weigh in on. This argument seems really one sided. I guess we should find out what the rest of the team thinks. Let's have everyone weigh in on this issue before we move forward. Good idea. We can hear different opinions. They weighed in on the topic with different opinions. To give your opinion or judgment on something. She weighed in on the debate with solid points. He weighed in on the discussion after listening carefully. Number 10, look into. What you just said doesn't sound right to me. I used ChatGPT to get the answer. You think it's wrong? Oh, AI is never perfect. I think we should do more research. I'll look into it to make sure. Let's look into it so we can verify everything. To investigate or research something carefully. She looked into the details before making a statement. He looked into the company's history to confirm the facts. Number 11, see through. Did he talk to you about what happened? Yeah, but honestly, I think he was lying. Really? What makes you say that? It just wasn't believable. I saw right through his lies. I saw through his lies right away. To recognize that something isn't genuine or honest. She saw through the fake confidence. He saw through every lie she told to his face. Number 12, think over. What's wrong? You don't have an answer yet? No, I need more time to think about it. Well, you should think it over if you're not sure about it. Yeah, it's a big decision. I thought it over and decided to take the offer. To consider something carefully before deciding. She thought it over for a few days before replying. He thought it over and realized he had made a mistake. Number 13, talk through. I'm not really getting along with my boss these days. Why not? We disagree on so many things. He just has a different perspective. Why don't you sit down with him and talk through your problems together? Why don't you sit down and talk things through? To discuss something step by step in order to understand or solve it. She talked through her issues with her team. He talked through the problem before making a decision. Number 14, speak out. I really think this is completely unacceptable. I agree with you, but what can we do about it? We have to speak up about it at the next meeting. You're right. Someone needs to speak out against what's going on. We have to speak out against this. To express your opinion openly, especially about something important. They spoke out against the injustices. No one seems to be speaking out against what's going on. Number 15, push back. They're cutting our working hours again. Are you serious? That's not acceptable at all. It's just a rumor now, but they really think it's going to happen. If there's still time to push back, that's what we should do. They pushed back against the new company policy to resist or challenge an idea or decision. She pushed back against what the administration was doing. He pushed back against the unrealistic expectations. Number 16, narrow down. We have way too many options here. It's really getting overwhelming. Can we narrow down the list to our top 3 choices? I like that idea a lot. It'll help us focus. We narrowed down the list to the top 3 to reduce the number of possibilities or options. She narrowed down her ideas to help her choose. He narrowed down his choices before deciding. Number 17, sum up. We've really covered a lot today. Yeah, I'd say that this has been a productive session. So let's sum everything up and then call it a day. Good idea. Just the important stuff so we can get out of here quick. She summed up the discussion with a short summary. To briefly restate the main ideas or points of something. He summed up the key takeaways before closing. They summed up the meeting to keep everyone informed. Number 18, boil down to. There has been so much to talk about today. That's true. We've been talking for a while. Let's focus. What are the most important issues? I think we can really boil it down to just 2 important issues. I think we can boil today's discussion down to important points. To be reduced to the most essential point or reason. What they really want just boils down to one thing. The discussion boiled down to one key decision. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you learned some new vocabulary, consider joining the channel and becoming an English fan. Thank you, channel members, channel subscribers, and private students. And see you in the next lesson.